Well, hello and welcome back to another episode of Glow. We are back over here in the Skulk farm as promised, which is stupid because I actually kind of completely forgot to bring anything. No, I've got chests, I can empty out my inventory, it's fine. So the idea of today is we are going to be leaving this running. We are going to be mining the ever-loving hell out of the entire area and hopefully getting this into some semblance of an order, or just making it look pretty at the very least. I think that would be enough chests. I hope it's enough chests because we're unfortunately going to be pulling out a load of stuff. Now, the idea of today is A, we want to get it all tidied up and not looking like like a cave. I want to tidy up the redstone up here for the lighting system at the very least. All of this needs to be, well, not ripped out. I'm actually kind of happy with the way it's working, but I'm actually kind of thinking of maybe adding a secondary layer underneath. So if I just show you something which involves turning off the stone generator back here. So as you can see underneath, some of the skulk got under there. I'm not sure how, but it did. And that's not the point. What the point is I want to experiment with maybe running a secondary stone generator underneath. Basically, what it'll be for is hopefully we can double the output of this entire system. Now, I'm not sure if it'll work. That's why it's called an experiment. I need to put my redstone somewhere. This is oh god, inventory management. It needs to be solved. Sorry for the singing there. But yeah, so I want to see if running a second generator underneath, or maybe even expanding out this one somehow to bring the skulk up so we have a area where we can kind of mine it. Because yeah, I would quite like it if I was able to get some of this without having to turn the system on and off all the time. And yeah, basically I want to experiment with a few things with the farm. So in order, what we need to do is we need to level all of this out down to a reasonable level. We need to tidy all the tops up and things like that. Maybe go through some of the caves because there is a deep cave system behind this wall. And make it look pretty and do some experiments with the redstone. So that's the agenda. I'm going to start with the leveling out process because I think it's going to be the most time consuming. And once it's done, we will have a big old blank box that we can work in. Like, look at that. We can't even get up there because it's been mined through. So yeah, I'm going to start with that and bring you back once it's all neat and, well, just neat, really. Sometimes you just get little hints that there might be a cave system somewhere. I have a feeling there's water on the other side of that, owing to the fact there is a glow squid coming in through the walls. So yeah, we're like, when I get around to tidying this bit up, we're definitely going to have to go looking around there. But look at all the stuff we're getting. I mean, it's not a lot. I seriously need to figure out a way of, like, definitely expanding the size of this. I think the size is what limits what can spawn. What might happen is if I just go and look at the wiki and kind of, like, look at some of this stuff. I will take this. I know Jayu actually quite likes this. So let's do our server buddy a favor. Yeah. Right, okay. I'm getting distracted now. But yeah, we have managed to clear out a fair amount of the room now. This all needs to be tidied up. The ceiling needs to be ripped down still. So yeah, I'm just going to keep on cracking on. And I've lit up a massive cave system behind here. And by the way, when I say massive cave system, like, I mean it. It doesn't look like much. Doesn't look like much. Redstone. And then I think it's down here. It just suddenly expands out, and then down here as well, we have like quite a bit of dead space. I might want to get one of the old what do you call them? The banner buddies that I've been using quite a bit this season to figure out the spawning spaces and just kind of light up what needs to be lit up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Was not expecting it to be that dark down there. I thought I'd gotten a large portion of this. This is why we have to look around for things, you know? Anyways, I'm like part adventuring now, and I think I'm lost. Oh no. Oh, another joy. We're on a slime chunk. Maybe there's a way of using it. Bedrock combat is just like spam to death. Okay, but there might be a way of using that somehow. Maybe just dropping them from a great height. Getting more death over there, maybe. Look at all the diamonds as well. Look at all the ores. I love it. Yeah, back to work. So I've cleared out a little bit of space under here. It turns out some stuff was just kind of going under here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some dirt down. I'm going to keep some of this dirt, actually, just in case. I don't know why, but I might need it. And we'll just see if over time it kind of spreads if I knock this out. So as you can see, we've got the skulk directly above. I'm not sure what the spreading rules are, if it has to be directly attached or if it will spread like one layer lower. So what we'll do is we'll kind of set up a little bit of an experiment where if I knock all this out, we will see if this dirt over time converts once everything up top is done. That's kind of the idea. Let me get all this mined out and I'll set up like a little platformy thing. Okay, so it does look like we're getting some spread now that I've removed it, but it's whether or not it'll start converting the dirt to skulk or not. Like I say, we'll give it a little bit of time. I've still got plenty of mining out and stuff to do. Bloody hell, that is doing it. And we'll come back. And it looks like the experiment was a success. It does indeed spread down here. So we can actually put in a second stone generator down here. So I'm not sure how I'll get it to fit, whether it'll have to be like a little bit shorter or anything like that. But the important thing is it spreads. So we could, in theory, set up a system where we have multiple stone generators going down, and then leave this top one as it is to kind of collect the mainstay of the experience, that kind of stuff, to give us the shriekers and stuff like that, and then have the lower ones maybe constantly pushing forwards to give us just skulk generation, basically. So yeah, experiment success. I mean, could we do it? So the pistons for this are here. So the lava goes one above it. So the pistons for it would need to be here, with the lava sitting here. I reckon we can. I think I've got enough space to stick in a second stone generator down here, and that would make me very, very happy indeed. There is a chance that that will actually spread out though, so let's just do this, shall we? Let's get some buttons down here just to be on the safe side. Better safe than sorry, right? So I'm kind of just going through now, and honestly I skipped a load of stuff. Also, there's so much gravel. I'm gonna make this room as dark as humanly possible without being spawnable. You know, like I've got several issues. That's a slime chunk there, and there's a slime chunk underneath there. But yeah, it's going along. It's going along. I'm not sure what to do for the walls though. Like I kind of don't want to sort of do the same thing. So I'm burning through glass at an absolutely extreme rate right now. I do now need to check underneath here because yeah, see, look, slime chunk, kind of annoying, but I suppose one of the beauty points to it is if I just stand here and go whack, 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 is I don't have to worry about the experience getting out of control because it just gets sucked up. So look at them triggering. Look at them triggering. Sorry, I genuinely do enjoy skulk farms. The problem is I was kind of thinking about this last night, and I realised I could have done this so much better. So much better. What I should have done was I should have grouped the catalysts in the center as like a hard platform, and then ran a stone generator that side and a stone generator that side pushing into the center. So yeah, I mean we've got enough. KB, big shout out to KB, lent us a couple more, 3 more of these. So if it does come down to it, what I will probably do is I will take out some of these and I'll rebuild this farm elsewhere. I have also been talking to people like Tulip, who made one, like, I think they used a gold farm, which is a fantastic idea, really, and kind of disappointed I didn't think about it myself. So, yeah, things are happening. I'm going to start Oh, I say start. I'm going to keep on going. I've got so much gravel up there. I can also see some diamonds. I want the diamonds, but I need them in block form because we need to be able to craft with them. Obviously, I've seen the auto crafters. They look amazing, if I'll be honest with you. They are about to revolutionize Minecraft completely. Genuinely can't wait. Also, with the crafters, it kind of means that we're going to be able to do a lot more stuff in the maze when it comes... Oh! Okay, sorry, it was a bit of gravel. I thought it was a skeleton head there. We're going to be able to do so much more in the maze, and yeah, it's a very, very interesting thing to bring to Minecraft. I know I don't really partake in the Minecraft live stuff. In fact, I don't even watch it anymore. I'm not the biggest fan of the mob vote, really, because I feel like the mob should be staggered. Like, we get one on one day, 3 months later, and then, you know, maybe on the main update, we get the next 2 or something. It's really annoying seeing really fantastic ideas just kind of go out the window a lot of the time. Also, I'm still salty about the copper golem. The copper golem was amazing. We could add little statues, and I wanted little statues that were living. I think that's a bit creepy of me. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm building in a skulk farm, so creepy is the theme for today. Okay, so honestly, it looks like we're done in here. It's a bit bright down this corridor for my liking, but that's because I've had to put lights underneath in order to prevent mobs spawning in here. I might want to do this wall up, actually. Yeah, let's just bring this in line with the rest of it. How far do I go down? Should I just do all of it? I think I should just do all of it, shouldn't I? Let's just do this. Because this is just going to immediately flood out. Yep. Oh, would you look at that? I actually predicted it. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with how all of this worked out. It's dark, it's dingy, it's... Oh god, man, there's so much. I've got so much skulk. So I might want to come back into here and rip out some of these and maybe replace it with the lanterns just so I get a bit of dingy lighting under there. Obviously, once this is switched off, boop. Yeah, and then it down. Did I miss something? No, around here it's light because, well, I needed the lights in order to kind of just keep things in. I've refigured just the walkway in, so I do have access in it. Now, did I just see a bit of redstone, like, dust kind of pop off on that side? It's fine. Again, I might just come through here and rip these out and replace them for something. I need to deal with these spawns. That's going to be easy enough, though. I will just slab the inside of here. But we have a nicely-ish decorated skulk farm. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to change that up because, yeah, I don't mind it. Like, I think the floor is probably the worst. I might come through and just carpet it, which would be a waste of glass. But yeah, it is what it is. And then I need to get all of this lugged back over to spawn. We actually were quite successful. We managed to get quite a few of these shriekers. We got a ton of these sensors. Let me just gather them all up and see how much I've got from just spending time around here. Okay, I thought I had more shriekers than I did. It turns out I've only got 8. But I did manage to get a stack and a bit of the skulk sensors, a load of skulk veins, plus a ton of skulk, obviously, that hasn't been used to go into the ceiling and the walls over here. So I'm just gonna spend a bit more time here, I think, and gather this up. Now, this is gonna be a relatively short episode. I am going away, so I basically just had to race all of this. So yeah, hopefully it comes out well. Actually, hopefully I've got enough footage to make a decent episode for you guys. But anyways, I will be back. So this episode will be releasing, and there will be another one next week. I'm just very, very busy right now. Life is complicated all around. Anyways, as always, stay hydrated, take care, and yeah, bye. Okay, so the next bit of work I want to get done is just kind of a really simple thing, and all I'm going to be doing is basically digging out so much underneath here. All the space basically needs to be cleared in preparation for the huge expansions that are being planned, and I would just much rather get that done now. So it's not going to be an overly exciting job, but it's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to start digging, and yeah, this is going to take a long time. Honestly, never am I more glad for the glow pickaxes than when I'm just doing stone mining, because like This is so quick. I just love it, and the little pops, and it's so relaxing. Even though I'm not really listening to it because I typically tend to just watch other things while I'm doing this. But this is gonna take a while. This is a big project. Now it won't even be the full length of the thing, because as we go down, we can obviously open up into much more. We need to figure out how to get like the sort of paths to link in here quite nicely. Also, the other thing is I'm really glad I used wool, because when I'm mining up like this, I have a tendency to knock out the stone brick that I'm using for floors, and that just doesn't happen when I hit the wool. So yeah, also if I'm doing it with the old cheaty shovels. Yeah, basically just enjoying myself a bit too much, and honestly, I've been at this for a while now. I need to get the floors properly sorted out up there, because in some points it just kind of drops off. I'm not picking anything up. I might just do that now quickly, just so I'm aware of where my floor is. Honestly, the longest bit about any large-scale project is just repairing the tools. I might just make a full shulker of just like disposable tools. It might be useful. We're literally back to that moment where I am removing water again. Why do I do this to myself? So I haven't actually gotten that far. I filled around 10 shulkers worth of material. This is a roughly 50 by 50 space, but I think I'm gonna kind of leave it here, because quite frankly, this is all I'm going to be doing. It does not make it for good content. Anyways, there is going to be a slight change to the channel for the remainder of the year. Basically, I'll be swapping over to doing one episode every 2 weeks, since the projects are just kind of getting larger, and it's getting really difficult for me to do a project a week. Life has been incredibly busy. So yeah, the next episode after this one will be 2 weeks from now. But yeah, it's basically just the project's getting bigger. I don't have the time. If I was doing this full time, I would have the time to do a large project a week. But as it stands, I'm not in a position to do that right now. So anyways, I hope everyone takes care of themselves, stay hydrated, and yeah, bye.